Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about how Christian Guzman is going to become a legend in the fitness industry.
So basically, if many of you guys don't know who Christian Guzman is, Christian Guzman, he started off as a skinny guy. He lives in Texas right now, and so so basically he was in college, and while he was in college, he was vlogging, and he was into fitness a lot. He used to talk about fitness, give fitness tips, and he just vlogged about what he was doing every day. And he also vlogged about his path of trying to purchase a gym, make his own gym, because that's what he wanted out of life. And so he did that, and then after that,
after he made the gym, he started off like in a very small space, and then after he got he got the funds, the money, he went to a bigger place. And he called his gym, and it's called Alphalete. And so
we're not gonna get too much into depth about Christian Guzman. This is just like a little background of who he is, and you guys also need to remember that he started this whole thing at the age of 19 years old, and right now he's
23.
He's 23 years old, and we're gonna at the moment and how he grew up as a person. And so, like it says on the title, why he will become a legend in the fitness industry like 40 years from now. And so one is because
he started at a very young age. He had his own gym, and he had a pretty big following for YouTube. A lot of people involved in his dieting. A lot of people liked the way he vlogged his life on YouTube and put on all the workouts and recommendations you guys should do.
Yeah, so he started off very early at the age of 19. A lot of YouTubers that we know right now, they're old. They're let's say Chris Jones. He started at the age of I don't know, maybe late 20s or early 30s. Right now I know that he's like 30 something, or I don't know. Just correct me down there in the comments. Chris Jones, he started off pretty late. Bradley Martin, how old is Bradley Martin? He's like 25.
Yeah,
he started at 25, but he hasn't been on YouTube as long as Christian Guzman did. Who else? Colin Van Moger, he's 26 years old. Rich Piana, I believe he's up there. He's probably in the late 30s or something. What I'm trying to say is that these people are not successful. What I'm trying to say is that they didn't start as early as Christian Guzman did, and Christian Guzman did this at the age of 19. That's basically our age. And so yes, they're all successful, but when a young guy is doing it, it's different, because that means he's gonna have a big following, and a lot of young people love fitness, which means that a lot of people are gonna be following him, and they're gonna be listening to him, and we could connect with him more, because just more like you guys, don't lie. Most likely, we're gonna be friends with someone that's 22 years old than a guy that's 33 years old, right? And so Christian Guzman, he has a really big audience. And the majority of his audience is probably from around the age of 15 to probably mid-20s to 25 years old. The majority of his audience is around that age, and so it's a good thing that he's young. He started this off young, and he's enjoying his life because he gets to do what he wants. And a lot of people try to portray that. They try to copy his lifestyle. They try to do what he wants to do, right?
When you're very young, you have a lot of people putting you down, saying things that, oh, you're just too young.
So he's a big role model.
And so he's a big role model for doing all these things at such a young age. Advantage of him doing all these things that he wanted. And so at that age, you guys know that you guys don't have as much responsibilities as when you're older. And so he took advantage of, being an entrepreneur, building a brand, getting a big following on YouTube. And so that's why he is what he is now. So now we're going to be talking about his brand. So his brand was created in 2015, February 5th. And so, I can't talk. Alright, so it's kind of hard to, start a business when you're a very young age, because not a lot of people, take you serious on building these things, and they don't want to help you because, you're too young. So, he had a lot of struggles, but as of right now, his brand has, you know, grown so much. It's international. It's in the UK now. So he has two locations. He has UK and Texas. And
so yeah, at the moment, Alpha Lead is that clothing line is becoming very big, and it's very early for him, because again, he's only 23 years old. Like, what 23-year-old do you know has a clothing brand where, you know, a lot of people okay, so what 23-year-old do you know that he owns a gym, he owns a clothing line, he does YouTube, he does all of this? And you know, Alpha Lead, because of YouTube, that's Alpha Lead's really big.
And right now, since he has a big following in YouTube, you know, a lot of people want to sponsor him. So as in Movement Watches, sponsor him. He just got off Icon Meals, but he was sponsored by Icon Meals. And yeah, he was sponsored by Gymshark for a while. And you know, all these things, remember, we're under 23 years old. And from 19 to 23 years old. So, you know, they look up to Christian Guzman. So I've seen a lot of his videos where people come up to him and say, you know, I'm opening my own gym, I started doing my own business, and you know, all that they took it from Christian Guzman. Because remember, his following is between like 15 to early 30s, and so a lot of people can relate to him.
And if any of you guys have ordered Alpha Lead clothing, but when you order it, it's very similar to like Nike clothing. It has very good quality. It feels great when you put it on. It fits right. It feels well. They're good quality, and so you can tell that he put a lot of time into this. So this is a guy that you guys should really look up to, because he really puts a lot of time into his products, his clothing, his sweaters, his sweats, his shirts. I forgot what else he has. Oh, he has hats. And so basically, there was not one YouTuber that we knew that opened their own gym. And so right when he released it, about a couple months later, some YouTubers started making their own gym. And so you can see that he's an example to a lot of people, not just like us, to like the majority, but the big YouTubers. So
it's about why, you know, he would become one of the legends in the fitness industry.
Yeah, so basically this video is like, we basically just we talked about his accomplishments and how early he did it, and so that's why we feel like he's gonna be, you know, a legend, or you could say yeah. So basically, he's gonna be like a legend by the time his career ends, let's say 40-50 years from now. And
alright guys, so this video was about Christian Guzman, as you saw in the title. So, you know, I hope you guys learned a thing or two about his lifestyle. And remember guys, you know, you can do anything you want at an early age. All you need is a mindset and, you know, friends that can support you. So there's gonna be a little box somewhere up here, so where you can subscribe. And remember guys, so remember, subscribe, like, and comment, and just check our content out guys. Support us, and we'll see you guys in the next clip.